Try Morris, nigga. Got my dog XO with me on the hoe. And you niggas is mad. Still counting, by the way. Getting money off actions that are illegal. Life be a constant action flick, no need a Tarantino. Fitting all dope traces off as the El Camino. Boiling half a finch, apparition incognito. Skills say 400, I overload the digits. Grams in circumference, how the fuck I'm in my feelings. Egyptian cottons, fine pressed silks, exquisite linens. Gold wrapping my diamond, champagne and pretty women. I play the cut like some stitches to an excision. Daily whipping the vintage, that's history in existence. Niggas in bad position, too much fiction, no prediction. I'ma focus on paper, they sitting dreaming and wishing. Told my plug send me more and let me get a continuous. My credit in the green, I never tarnish my dependence. The talk been getting cheaper, but the work remain expensive. Client fighting the sickness, I'm steady staying in business on a hub. And my badges, soothe the nasal passage. Frankie Lyman stashes, no clogging the apparatus. Turkey bag of Bob Marley sitting in the cabinet. Play me stupid in it's Huey Lewis actions. Rick Ross, money, Billy D, the hoes love me. Rat Pack, Sammy Davis Jr., Polo Rugby. Skill meets Quran, this be Malcolm X and Bumpy. Stack the money, keep a hater far from me on the hub.
3-course meals, fettuccine and veal. It's that D-boy feel, trap house, top of the hill. Use a decoy still, we blood, we in the wheel. Asada Shakur, secure still, we in the field. Funnel J as fat as a Cuban. We need soldiers for the movement, so I'm back to recruiting. Who gon' last in this music? Only passion can prove it. Purpose with no purpose, nigga. We just happen to do it. Up you stack a few chips, nigga. We was broke as a bitch, smoke on roaches and clips. Owning some shit, the bone of your bitch. Them niggas jive like this, you niggas jive like hit. Only rapping runs since Zaza, you ain't high like this. This that Malcolm with the pump in his palm. Slash Versace shades from Milan, cause Biggie is gone. Slash free Matula Shakur. Slash Corona Mag Dior. Slash when a pack touchdown from the west it was gone.
Landline badges, soothe the nasal passage. Frankie Lyman stashes, no clogging the apparatus. Turkey bag of Bob Marley sitting in the cabinet. Play me stupid in it's Huey Newton actions. Rick Ross, money, Billy D, the hoes love me. Rat Pack, Sammy Davis Jr., Polo Rugby. Skill meets Quran, this be Malcolm X and Bumpy. Stack the money, keep a hater far from me on the hub.
God damn it, dudes.
Couldn't get a job, so I started one. Gotta go hard, it's all or none. Newsflash, no guarantee, tomorrow gon' come. How they came a long way, where I fallen from is a place called misery, where happiness hardly comes. City of betrayal, in a town called Bluffington. But I never bluff myself. If it's me against the world, I'm putting money on myself. And why? Cause it only makes sense. Don't talk to broke-minded people, it don't make sense. Conversation with Satan, then all I did was sin. Now was conversation with ballers, now all I do is win. Tailor-made suits, meeting with millionaires. Said success is right around the corner, give it a year. But this ain't luck, just dedication and tears. Time to step it up, I got mentally prepared. Be careful who got your ear, cause that's who holds your future. Opportunity is presented, you just gotta choose it. We making history now, never stop our movement. We shall overcome, word of Martin Luther. Well, I got a dream too, and I got a team too. Understand what goals in the plan will really bring you. Haters and impersonators, yeah, they be the main two. Never knew what real was till fate came through. Shout out to Killer, What up the tip? To them boys we ain't scared, no not a little bit. They never make the cut, they only ride the bench. Why would a pup pick a fight with a circle full of bits? Me and my chick like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Presidential like Obama, Bonnie and Clyde mix. I like things consistent, so keep the guessing. Made a couple thousand strong off my first investment. About to choke up the world, better get your beverage. Work smarter and I harder, see I'm in the leverage. What up the senior? Shout out to leader. Used to punish me, made me study the encyclopedia. Said express yourself, cause God love leaders. So blame them for the ether that's coming out your speakers. From a student to a teacher, I was taught to keep it honest so everything is even. Grown man once a heathen, gotta walk in my purpose, I'm still here for a reason. Got my sports from my dad, smart from my mom. In a city full of hustlers, I was forced to grind. In a city full of leeches, a remorseful mind will make you miss money, so I ignore the time. First rule, make sure my daughter's fine. My life was like a movie, now record and I'm as due. They say my life like progressive, I need insurance. They say my life was digressing, I need endurance. Perfect preparation equals top tier performance. Project of God battle tested, I've been knowing it when success is attractive. Everybody on it, then doubt replace certainty, lead to that finger point. City of broken dreams, you prone to disappointment. Faces of failure around here seem like the norm.
Still dark when them shades come up. Still dark when them shades come up. Still dark when them shades come up. Still dark when them shades come up.
Yeah. NEMPATHY Show, right here on NEMPATHYShow.com. I go by the name of Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom!
Yo, got the birthday boy Brian B. Known in the building.
Don't you know no good?
What's good, brother?
Hey, man, you know, just happy to be here another
why?
year.
Yeah, you sound like you swallowing them.
Oh, it's too loud, my bad.
What's good, man? How you celebrating your birthday today, man?
Well, you know, I went out, had some braised lamb, little breakfast bit. Well, it wasn't breakfast. I just had it for breakfast. Braised lamb with some cauliflower mash. Then I got back in the bed and laid down, scanned some documents, looked up what I had to do with the Department of Motor Vehicles. Got me a little drinky drink.
Okay, sound like you were adulting.
Yeah. Sounds like an off day. Like nigga just ran errands.
Yo, shout out to the boy Biggs checking in
Big, yeah, bro.
on IG, man. He said happy birthday, Brian B. Knowing.
Thank you. Matter of fact, Big, I told y'all the other day I went and got a bottle of Japanese whiskey. I think he was the first person I ever seen to have a bottle of Japanese whiskey. So shout out to him for even letting me know that existed.
Shit made in China.
Go ahead.
Yeah, whiskey. Not really. That's not really my thing.
You gotta ease into it, man.
I do not like Jack.
No, I don't like that. It tastes like syrup.
Especially like that 70 proof stuff.
Yeah, no. I got you. I'll put you on this.
Some Booker's, some Maker's Mark, stuff like that. Hard stuff.
I got you. So you gotta drink the whiskey that the white people be drinking.
Okay. Shot of Jaeger.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Got the homie Filthy Phil gonna check in a little later. Right. You know what I mean? We still waiting on the arrival of the one and only, the one, the only Doug Bennett. He on his way, you know. But in the meantime, you already know we got icebreakers. Yo, so I know I still go to the barber shop, you know, whenever my barber is there. Right now I'm having an issue.
right? Because my barber, he's on the brink of retirement, so he cuts like 2 days a week, back to back, like Thursday and Friday, right? And if you don't catch him Thursday, you might not catch him Friday, dog. You know, or he might just not be there all week. Sometimes you just stuck and you don't know until it's time to get the cut. You know, ain't no
It's
beforehand. It's day of appointment.
Yeah, it's time to start shopping around.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I shop around and always come back because everybody else sucks. You know what I mean?
I know somebody.
In DC?
No, out there.
Okay. All right. Yo, but I know fellas done had this happen to them in the barbershop.
Yo, cut his hair and stop talking to him. Yo, just pull up, yo. Yo, you understand? Yo, it's the last night, been nice. What out of my yourself? Last night, I've got to be out tonight. What out of the first time? Everything will live. So, wait, how much back in there? Yo, bro, just cut my hair, bro. Shut up and cut my hair. Can't talk about nothing. Lasted last night, crazy bomber class, yeah, again. Cut my hair, bro. So, like, I just want a haircut, bro. I look bad, bro. Bomber clot last night was crazy, yeah, again. Drink, smoke, everything. Cut the hair, bro. Go cut his hair. 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 Yo, bro.
You know, has that ever happened to you in the barbershop, man? It's like they always want to stop and have a conversation.
It hasn't happened lately because my barber has just been in there solo. But like back when I was a kid, yeah. Matter of fact, when I was out in Baltimore with a few shops too, you know how the conversation spark up, and nigga, you just at the mercy of the conversation.
Yeah, why you can't multitask, man? Like, what's going on?
Nah, focus on my haircut or focus on the conversation. Don't multitask with my shape up line. Also, you a bold nigga to talk to your barber like that.
That's just like talking to somebody at the drive-thru crazy.
Yeah, because if he push you back, then what? And clearly, you do not have a head shape to go bald, brother. I don't know what happened when you came out the womb, but your head shouldn't be shaped like that, dog.
Yo, Baltimore is notorious for that box. They give you that Baltimore box, and they push everybody back. You know,
man, good. I hated getting shape ups out there when I had my locks, cause usually you get the haircut, they shape you up last if you got a low cut. But when you got locks, all you get is a shape up. So the clippers is like scorching hot by the time I get in the seat, and I'm just trying to. The next day, all this red lines and scrapes all around my.
Man,
because I ain't.
Like I said, I've been shopping. I have been shopping. Went to this young boy. You know what I mean? I don't know. He I don't know how old he is, but he's younger. So but he uses that
spray
without asking you, putting Beijing in your hair and shit. Like he had this whole machine. It was like he was like he was airbrushing or something.
Is it the Beijing?
Like the front of my fucking head was hard.
Was it wet? Oh yeah. No, that's not it. Yeah.
I was like, what is going on, man?
Yeah, no.
You know, and he had a pencil.
Did he take a picture?
Nah.
Oh, all right. Niggas be doing that for IG to make it look extra sharp and shit.
Yeah, I got a little pencil mark on my face. Like, so it's like if I go wash my hair, my haircut is gone because it was only as good as whatever you had in my hair at the time.
Right. So you need to go out today. Like whatever your event is, it should have been
like
today.
From here.
Yeah.
To there. Word up. Yo, speaking of Baltimore, I have to be on the women's side about this right here. Some women say that here in this city, the men talk to them all kind of crazy.
Screw me. Fuck, you don't hear me right here? What, your ears don't work? Yo, plan. Fuck you trying to do though? Let me get your number. Yeah, Instagram. No, I don't got no Instagram. Cause I'm really in these streets. I really don't be on the internet like that. Fuck you, man. You don't got no phone number. Bullshitting ass. You weak anyway, shorty. Should get my sister beat you up.
Wow.
What?
It sounds about accurate. I've seen it.
What? But what if she was deaf? You just cussed her out because she had a disability. And can you handle the responsibility of dating somebody with a disability?
Mm.
And two, you ain't got no phone because you ain't got no internet because you in the streets. First of all, nigga, it's free Wi-Fi everywhere. Also, why? Maybe because I turned 35 today.
Okay.
Nigga, too old for that. I'm in the streets, man. You ain't a kingpin yet. In this age bracket, you should either not be selling drugs or you never touch the drugs. They never see you. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be on the corner at this age.
Yo, we got Filthy Phil, Wild Phil in the building. What's good, man?
What's up?
Good, what up, man?
How's it going?
Man, welcome to the NEMPATHY Show.
How is this mic working good?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. Yeah, I got a new mic, so yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, this is the NEMPATHY Show. We are the NEMPATHites. You know, we have our NEMPATHizers that are watching us, right? We're not sympathetic, or empathetic to situations. We're NEMPATHetic, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, some people will say, why don't you just focus on how they felt in the situation? Well, if we can determine that there's that you're serially the cause of these situations, you know what I'm saying? It's like your actions that are putting you in these predicaments. We're gonna definitely call it out, man.
Yeah.
That's why we're NEMPATHetic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you know it's man issues from a millennial perspective, right? So,
all right,
yeah. So how you feeling, brother? Yo, it's Brian Beknowin birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you, sir.
So how young are you?
35.
35.
Yeah, I don't feel it except in my low back. Nigga, back be hurting. Like, come on.
I'm gonna be 35 in a month. So
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So what'd you do? You do anything crazy?
I scanned some documents. I looked at the Department of Motor Vehicles website. Had some braised lamb. I laid down. You know, just a regular 35-year-old day.
Yeah, it reminds me of like in old school when he's like, so what are you doing? I'm gonna go to Home Depot. Gonna look at some tiles.
Braised lamb.
Braised lamb, yeah, man.
Yo, Phil, like, and guys, especially when we get to our 30s, do we really like celebrate each other's birthdays? Like, you know, do you have anybody that calls you out of the blue and says happy birthday? I personally don't know people's birthday unless I see it on Facebook.
Yeah. I always throw crazy parties at my house just because I want to keep that spark alive. You know, we got board game parties, or we got like even like Guitar Hero parties where we just fucking everybody, you know, rock band, everybody grabs an instrument and we have a good time because I'm out in the suburbs, so there ain't anything going on.
Oh yeah. But also, you got the space to do it. Yeah. I've been wanting to do that. I just need to do some renovations around the house. But I definitely want to throw an annual costume
rock band party.
I want to do an annual costume party.
Okay, so what would be your first theme?
Woo! I might do a free for all. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever you get your hands on.
Just put a costume.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get people warmed up.
Yeah, you got to put some thought into your costume too, man. Cause you know, like.
Oh, people that come with a scream mask in your regular outfit. Nigga, I hate that, man. Try.
Facts. Hey, we got some more icebreakers.
Go. Bitch, you should have come home. Wait.
He just came in hot with that one.
See, that's what that Bush stand for.
Man, that Bush ain't no joke. I feel like, is Bush watery?
I would think so. That seems like something
Yeah, I
people
feel like it's kind of watery.
start early in the day
Yeah.
drinking all day and shit.
It's pretty shitty. I think like
Mhm.
Bud Light comparable. I think.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all remember the Bud Bowl?
The Bud Bowl?
Yeah.
No.
Wow. Y'all,
Who was in
y'all
that?
not that young?
I just wasn't watching sports as a kid, so
Two non-sports guys.
yeah. No.
Yo, more icebreakers. This is what it's like in the club today.
This
And
sandal
she got
that
slippers on?
That's the
Yo, I hate flats in the club. Yo, that is a pet peeve. Flats, slippers, flip-flops, dirty feet, all that. I hate it.
It's not even comparable to the outfit. Like it looked like she put on a house shoe.
Look at this, man. This is how the club is, yo. And you try to go dance with one of them, it's like, oh, creep.
And you got that fucking hookah that close. She's gonna land with her coochie right on that charcoal.
First of all,
braised salmon.
My man is in the club with a plain t-shirt on. And I was
How's a
raised
V-neck?
I was raised during a generation they will not let you in with a plain shirt on.
That's a V-neck.
Especially a plain, but it's still plain, like it's nothing on it. You gotta have something on it.
A printed tee.
Yeah, or you know what I'm saying, some type of collared shirt. Plain tee? No, you can't get in here.
I mean, we can see by the behavior of the women that it's a classy establishment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys, you want to hear a fucking crazy stripper story? Can I tell you guys?
Sure.
Okay, because this shit, it made me lose. I had a friend for 10 fucking years, and we're not friends anymore because of how crazy this shit got. We went to Amsterdam, and we went to this fucking club. Did I already tell you guys about this? I don't even.
This is the
remember.
NEMPATHY Show. I'm not sure you've been.
All right. Well, we went to Amsterdam, and it was with my buddy Bill and my buddy John, and I didn't want to do anything crazy because I'm just about to get married, you know, and you know what? Even if I was, let's be honest, there's better fucking hookers and drugs in Chicago than Amsterdam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't be surprised at that.
So we went there, and we're like, you know, we're trying to find. My buddy John hasn't had a girlfriend in 10 fucking years. I even asked him if he's gay because I'm getting suspicious. And this guy, we go there, and he keeps telling me, he's like, look at all these chicks in the windows. You should go. I'm like, dude, I got a chick back home to fuck around with.
You should go fuck.
Yeah. If I was in your place, I'd be spending all of my fucking savings right here, you know? So we go to this club, and we're about to go in. And I should mention my buddy Bill is he's blind. So
wait, what? You should have said this earlier.
So we're walking around, you know, like I'm you know, he calls it chewing. I would grab him by the arm, and I'm walking him around like he's a mob boss, you know. And we go to this club, and he's like, wait, what are we doing? I go, we're going to this fucking Amsterdam club. This place is like history. It's one of the first one. He goes, I'm not going in. I'm like, what? Why not? This is my bachelor fucking vacation. We're going. We're having fun. He's like, no, man, I'm a male feminist. I don't believe in that shit.
Wow.
I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? You know, they're making money off of this. They
Not
want
only
this.
that, they're the women. They're doing it.
Yeah.
Like I can see if men were just grabbing women and like throwing them in a pit and making them dance. Okay, be against that, but
yeah,
she wanted to go up there. You can't pull the feminism card in this situation.
So
also, you can't see. So how do you know that you're a feminist? You don't even know what they look like.
Yeah, exactly. So I was getting so pissed off. I go, all right, listen. John hasn't gotten laid in 10 years. I want to have some fun. That's 2 votes against 1. And if I'm going to tell you this, I'm like, because it was like a $45 cover to get in. You get 2 free drinks and then tips. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to fucking cover you. I'm going to cover your blind ass and if you don't have a fucking good time, or if you smile once, you got to pay me back, bro. As soon as we went in there and that stripper saw that fucking blind cane, she pulled him right up on stage, and 10 minutes in, he's got that fucking cane up her ass. I mean, it was fucking crazy. I was laughing my ass off.
Man, I've seen a fire extinguisher disappear.
That's what.
Like regulation size, or like the little personal one you keep in the car?
I say it's a personal size.
Okay, that's
solid.
That's
Yeah.
That's solid.
Was she able to pull the pin and set it off?
She needs. That's a secret agent. She can do that.
Yeah,
man. Like, see, like that's something. That's a spectacle. That's something that just like wow. That doesn't make me say, "Ooh, I want to be next."
Yeah.
No, I was fucking. I almost got pissed off because then she pulled me and John on stage, and I guess this particular bar was known to they make you eat a banana out of their pussy.
Oh,
and
what if
so,
you're allergic?
I don't know. What if you're diabetic? You had your fucking carbs for that, you know. So I go up there and she spread her legs open. I look at John. I go, "You fucking go." He slammed my head in there. I almost thought I chipped one of my fucking crowns. I was so pissed off because that was a ripe ass banana, you know. But it was.
It gotta be to stick out, like else it'd be all mushy.
Yeah,
I have heard a story of a comedian going to that same strip club.
Oh wow!
And he earned the nickname Donana because they kept teasing him because he went in and ate the banana. Like, oh.
Is that real?
Yeah, the comedian named Doughboy. He used to be with All Deaf. They went to Amsterdam a few years ago, and he like everybody else was married, so they wasn't like trying to be out in the street with him doing that wild shit. So he go down there by himself, come back. He come back to the States. He tells the story. Yeah, I ate the banana out the joint. And they were like, what? We went to sleep.
That's the only time Doughboy eat fruits or vegetables.
I feel like that joke came across.
Yo, one more icebreaker.
He pops right.
Is this a meat eater?
That is what I thought it was.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I
seen
this.
That. There you go. You see it? Oh shit. Boy, you sure thought of me. No. No.
Hang on, Popo. All right, I see.
Thank you, man.
How's your wallet? Let's get that. That's a little jelly, you feel me, to gloss it up.
Lord have mercy. I done put some dick up in there.
You gotta eat some fun, man. You ain't got you got you some whenever you feel like it.
Oh, you sure?
It's like I put my dick on. Yeah.
Yo.
Grandpa need his too, man. He probably, is a man called a widow?
I think is it a widower? Let's look it up.
Yeah, well, his wife probably gone. You know what I mean? He need his too.
Or maybe that area of her wife is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like
that would be terrible. Well, they say that their sex drive turns up in their old age.
Yeah.
Women.
I think it's because they finally get comfortable with who they are and what their body be doing.
I mean, after menopause, you don't have to worry about Nathan.
You guys know anybody who fucks around with toys like that?
Not that they shared that information with me.
No guy. Yeah, I don't know no guy. Women be all out. I got my rose. I got this, but I don't know a guy. Because as a guy, he's like, Like
Yeah, yeah.
you can't get no real. You gotta get the rubber joint. Like you'll never hit
Rubber
the end
duck.
of it. Yeah.
Dog, I mean, today, with everything that's going on today, I ain't mad at you, man. You know what I'm saying? There's just too much going on. And the worst disease out there is KIDS.
Woo.
You know what I
No
mean?
medicine for that, and they just get increasingly expensive.
Yo, so random news. Rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins, born 1997, passed just recently. He was training in South Florida, and he was hit by a dump truck.
He's hit by a dump. They just said I saw a car at first. I didn't know it was a dump truck.
God.
Yeah, say he was hit.
Crazy.
Why is that funny? Yo, yeah, he was hit by a dump truck. It says former Ohio State star passed away early Saturday morning after being hit by a dump truck in South Florida, where he was training with his Steelers teammates in an off-season workout.
That sucks, man. I had high hopes for that young man. I thought he was gonna make it to a new team and do his thing, man.
It's a sad loss. I didn't think he was gonna do anything.
No, I just wanted him to be.
And you know, if he survived, that'd be his new nickname, Dump Truck Haskins. Yeah.
Yo, so what y'all think? What y'all think? Adam Schefter, right? Adam Schefter. I should have pulled the picture, but he tweeted about it, and he basically he made it a point to speak on his failed career in Washington and in Vegas with the Raiders, right?
Yeah.
So then so a lot of people took issue with that, and they're saying that it was an insensitive tweet. What do y'all think about that?
It was no reason to bring that up, especially the Washington part, because no quarterback has thrived here. So don't make it seem like that was his fault. That was not his fault.
Wait, so I'm not confused. What exactly did he do that was controversial?
The controversy is that they're saying that instead of just focusing on his death, being empathetic to the fact that he was dead, he brought up his failed career as an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty because he's still a fucking person, you know.
Right. And this was day of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and he didn't apologize. He just deleted it and edited the tweet.
Yeah, that's almost the words of somebody who's jealous. Like, yo, man, he wasn't going anywhere anyways.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah.
Like, that'd be like, you know, if I died and somebody took my place in my job, they'd be like, oh, well, I got his place now. You know, I'm getting, like.
Right.
Yeah. They said Adam Schefter gets paid $9 million a year.
It's not a bad job.
Just to pontificate. But I mean, he has a lot of he gets a lot of inside scoops for other people. But you know, like media today, the news media today is so much about being first than it is about being accurate.
Yeah, and that sucks.
Yeah. Yo, another random news. Y'all know about this bull right here?
Is that the where that bull at? First of all,
that's in New York.
Is that an NFT?
Nah, this is in Miami.
Oh, okay.
That looks new.
Yeah, it's new. It was unveiled in Miami Wednesday during the cryptocurrency conference.
Okay.
Right. But the issue with it's 11 feet tall, weighs 3,000 pounds, but it has no balls, has no nuts.
Okay.
Right. And the reason is because the maker said they don't want to
have a gender.
Yeah, they don't want to
Gender neutral bull.
Yeah, they don't want to say that they are promoting a male dominated market.
I would say that's gay.
If you don't want to, if you don't want to do that, you probably shouldn't pick a
I know.
bull.
I'm just playing.
No. But if you don't want to promote a male dominated market, you shouldn't use a bull as an animal to represent you.
Right, because bull is a male.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like I don't.
But you know, both sides is kind of like you're being a little bit of a bitch either side. If you're bitching that there's no balls, or if you're having no balls, like both sides is kind of.
Yeah.
I remember they have that same bull though in New York though.
They do.
Right.
Sure.
But to your point, Phil, I would not be mad if I walked up and I saw a giant bull statue and it had no balls. Like, I'm not protesting that. Like,
yeah,
I'm not protesting it, but I see what they're doing.
Yeah,
I see why it's been done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not anatomically correct.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think is funny? Because I know, Brian, you mentioned that there's a Donana or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to start getting back into stand-up. I'm going to do some classes once I save up some money. And because I did stand-up for like a year and then I just quit.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the jokes I was going to do is about Disney. What's going on? You know, you guys know what's going on with Disney.
Yes.
And what I think is funny, I don't mind sharing fucking jokes even before I put on stage. But what I was going to say is what's funny is all my life, I like Disney. I like, you know, my favorite Disney is like Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, and Alice in Wonderland. And ever since I was a little kid, you know, you go into Florida, your friends are like, oh, you going to Universal Studios? I'm like, no, I'm going to Disney. They're like, man, that's fucking gay. That's fucking gay. And the funny thing
That's what
is,
they said in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And you know what's funny is whenever somebody, like, now that I'm like a little bit more zen and everything, when people like try to humiliate me, I just agree with them and then they don't know where to go.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that all these guys that were telling me it's fucking gay, Disney's like, you know what? We kind of are fucking gay.
Right.
And all of them are like, no, that's not what we meant.
Yeah, Disney's wilding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. that's they wilding right now. You know, we shouldn't. I just don't think that sex should be a topic that kids have on their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, I know this sounds like some alt-right position, but it's just like the whole world is catering to this little percentage group.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I could easily say, you know, guys named Philip are minorities. I want all of Disney to be Phil themed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's.
You gotta align with other Phils that are in power.
Yeah.
All right, and all the Phils, when you guys powers combine, you can go planet.
I mean, it's, you know, it's go woke, go broke, because it's not even a smart business decision, you know, if all these people are going to be getting mad.
Also, I feel like it's lazy on Disney's part. Make new characters.
Right.
Like, these characters have been this way for the last 50, 60, 70, 80 years. It's lazy to share, you know what I'm saying, these characters throughout this. Like, like a comic book will make up a new character because people are like, we need more black comic book characters, and they'll make a black comic book character. But he's not just black. Like, he's black and he's half black, half Hispanic. He's deaf. He, you know what I'm saying? Like
crossing all the boxes.
Yeah, he's gay. It's like, no. You need a black one, you need a Hispanic one, you need a deaf one, you need a gay one. Like, spread it out.
Yeah.
Just add 10 people. Don't just add a 10 on one. Don't nobody want that.
Yeah.
Okay. NEMPATHY Show, Saturday 6:30 on Spinwax Radio. Make sure you download that on your Apple Store, Google Play. You know, if you want the audio version of the NEMPATHY Show, that's where we at. You know what I mean? But yo, our first topic: 14 ways to calm your man's mind. Okay, this is for the ladies. You know, this is for ladies. Right? I mean, yo,
Woo!
Shout out to
Right
Doug
on
Bennett in the
time.
building. What's good, homie?
Man, chilling, trying to get my internet work.
You still trying?
Yeah, you still
And the devil tries to get you. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Nah,
He
got
don't
you.
want us to speak, brothers. He don't want us to
Right.
speak.
Okay. Yo, okay. Doug, yo, it's Brian B. Nolan's birthday.
I know it is. I know it is. Hey, cheers to my brother B Knowing. Cheers to my brother. Uh-oh, my internet up. The devil thought he had me, but I'm about to come in, brothers. I'll be back.
All right, there we
Alright.
go. Amen.
Yeah. So-
Whoa, that's
So 14 ways to calm your man's mind. This is for the ladies. So I found this on the internet, right? Make love to him, right? So I mean, whoever wrote this was on some PG shit, right? But anyway, sex has a way of relaxing a man. So I just wanted to start right there, right? Women think we be bullshitting when we say things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we want to do a lot of times. Like, that's all, that's it. That's fine. Like, that is enough.
That key word, initiate. That's the most important part
that.
to me.
Yeah, that's no. You
So
right, Phil.
You saying when women initiate sex?
Yeah.
Because if I'm always initiating it, it feel like you don't want it.
It feel like you got to pull out a slip with them to sign it
Yeah.
off. Do I have permission to initiate this? So this is some rape shit.
Please, I will please. If you could just
No, you feel like
your hat, take your hat out. You got
like
your hat
Harvey.
in your hand.
You feel like
Please,
Harvey.
if I
That's who
could
you
just-
feel.
If I could just please get a morsel of some pussy this evening.
Mother, may I have some more?
I took the
A
trash out.
morsel of pussy.
I mopped the floor. I cleaned the bathroom. I put the kids to bed. If you
Morsel, a
please,
morsel of pussy. Can I have a morsel?
if you please.
Yo, don't make the home a war zone, right? If coming home to you is coming home to yet another argument and fight where you explode and turn everything into an issue, he will dread coming home, and it hurts when a home is a place to run away from, not to run to.
This arguably might be number one.
We got to hope Will Smith is watching this shit and there's tears running down his eyes with these.
Hey, go ahead,
I'm
man.
hoping for that.
That man is got it bad. He got it bad right now.
He be all right. He bounced back. He
You
will
got
soon.
it. You got it bad. When you're
Yes,
on, ain't nothing. You call right back. That's all I got to say, man.
Yo, number 3, ask him how he is. Right? Most women want their husband to ask them, "How was your day? How did you sleep? How are you?" Yet they rarely ask the husband these. If these questions make you feel cared for, your husband also wants to feel cared for. Or your man's,
Okay.
whoever you fucking with at the time on a consistent basis.
I think.
Why would
Yes.
you ask him how he feels? That's too much like right.
You got don't do that. He just came in hot.
Too much like right.
I
Come
agree.
on, all right, for real. Let me get my soapbox real quick. Let me get my soapbox real quick.
Cause you,
Haven't you ever noticed that equality is only preached from one standpoint?
Yes, sir.
Let's if we're gonna let's be for real here. I was sitting up here talking to a female friend of mine today. I said, "You want to know what the problem is in relationships and what's the problem with men and women today?" I said, "You mofos want to I'm trying not to cuss no more. So instead of saying all right, you unstable creatures, y'all want to reinvent the wheel instead of putting more tread on the tire. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to reinvent the wheel instead of putting more tread on the tire. What we do is when the first wheel came out, it was a square. Then we said, let's take the edges off and make it a circle. Now you got women who want to turn the shit into an oval. It's like, nah, leave it the way that it is. Because you can't sit up here and want equality on one end, but then lament it when it doesn't favor you. I want a man who considers my feelings, but yet men don't have feelings either. There are days, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna go like Bill Bellamy from Love Jones. There are some days I just want to be hugged. There's some days I just want to lay my head in my. Tell me I'm lying, Phil.
No, it's true. I feel the same way.
You just want to be hugged.
First of all, hello. But
no, man, we all men and we all hurt together.
No. I'm not denying that.
Myself to him.
Nigga just walk in the room.
Okay, there you go.
Just walk in the room. Right, Phil?
That's right. Goddamn right.
You got on the name tag.
We don't need to introduce ourselves.
Yo,
build relationships.
Number 4, organize his life. Okay, a lot of men can be disorganized, especially when they are going through a lot in life or have a lot on their mind, right? So if is that the whole make a house a home type thing?
Okay.
No, it's just making the house clean.
It's still organization.
Clean.
Well, I guess it's not a home. Yeah. But I mean that is helpful. Yes. No, but you got to make it make sense the way I make it make sense. Like, don't be putting my stuff. No, you ever had somebody clean up for you? It's like, why would you put this over there? Why would you put that over there? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I've never had anyone clean up for me.
Yeah, whole time you refuse to clean up.
No, I like having shit organized because that shit, when it gets unorganized, you get fucking anxious. Like that, I don't know. Like, you know,
stuff always falling.
That's right. Phil, his name is short not for Philip, but philosophical. You understand me?
That's
because
right.
He makes sense.
That's my YouTube page, Wild Philosophy.
Look at you.
I told you we already know we don't have to introduce ourselves to each other. We know each other.
Yo, number 5, don't attack his man cave. Most men have a man cave. This is an activity that they do or a place they go to, perhaps a room, maybe to play a game, watch TV, meditate, think, write, etc., etc. Don't attack this. Just agree with him on how he can balance his time so that he doesn't spend too many hours in his man cave.
I can go with that.
I know. You know what? I had the same shit with marriage because you know what? I smoked stogies when I went out with her, when I moved in, and now we got married, and suddenly
it's a problem.
It bothers me. It bothers me. We got to buy 3 air purifiers. You know, like it's the fucking sleep on the balcony.
Man, I'm with her, man.
Sleep on the balcony.
I'm with her, man. Ain't a raw ass cigar.
You better sound like
raw
a
ass
pigeon.
cigar.
Sleep on the balcony.
Raw ass cigar. That shit choked my damn wind off. Like,
but you would have said that early in a relationship. You wouldn't have waited till y'all got married to say, "Hey, sis, you can't smoke them cigars no more."
so you said it wasn't y'all had lived together prior to marriage.
Yeah. We lived together. We went out all the time. We spent nights at each other's houses, you know, and then we moved in. It was still okay. Then the moment you get the fucking marriage, it's just we got to change a few things. Yeah, it's nah.
You should have said that before, so I could have told you no, and we could have went our separate ways.
I know. I was about to be like, I've had a longer relationship with stogies. Okay.
Yo,
hey, Brian,
women be
Brian, be knowing.
Yes.
Be knowing. Let Phil know. I'm not anti-feminist, but what am I?
Pro ho.
That's right. And I say this.
Until niggas in court.
It is unfair for you. If you met a woman in the street, y'all start dating. It's unfair.
Boone, didn't you used to work for Xfinity?
When you met her, it's unfair for you.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta come back, Doug. You gotta come back. you gotta come back, brother. You gotta come back.
Gotta replug that.
Got to come back.
Gotta replug that 56K, you know.
Woo!
Number 6, pray for him.
My God.
You are the one who knows best his potential struggles, battles, and questions. Commit him to prayer. Let him hear you pray for him.
Come on. Talk to the Lord on my
Be
behalf.
praying. Like, you don't be praying.
Talk to, niggas. First of all, don't just pray. Crack that book open. Read it. If you're going to pray, crack the book open. Whatever book you believe in, crack it up. It's a study guide that goes with the prayer. Y'all just be, because y'all don't be praying. Y'all be asking for stuff and then go about your business. Prayer is conversation with the person that you're praying to. My God. I ain't here to preach, but, at least get to know the nigga before you ask him for something.
Yo, shout out to Ron Morgan.
Ron! What's up, boy?
We're Crab Cakes of Comedy coming up. Sully's Comedy Cellar this April 30th, man. You know,
I'm gonna be out of town.
Ron Morgan.
God, I'm about to pull up.
Ron Morgan's gonna be at the Comedy Cellar. Ron Morgan's gonna be at the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
That's in New York, right?
Nah, this is
Sully's
Comedy Cellar.
It's in Baltimore.
Okay.
It's a different. Yeah, it's not.
Lawrence Owens and myself on the ones and
Yeah,
twos.
shout out to the homies. I was gonna pull up, but I'm gonna be out of town that week. See what
Yo, number 7, help him out financially. Basically, just give up, just all your money, just give it to him. Like,
because one house.
I could just paraphrase that whole shit. Just give your money to him.
Because what are you doing with? It's not your money, it's our money.
Right.
Yeah.
And you need to use that. We need to use that to put us in a better position financially.
A lot of men are going through stress due to finances. Help him by not putting pressure on him to give the family a lifestyle he can't afford at present, by helping to pay some of the bills, by helping him manage finances better, by saving and seeking long-term investments, by stepping up, especially when he has been fired or going through business loss. I heard a lot of shit that's going to make a woman walk away.
Which is crazy because if a man said, "Hey, don't worry about the bills. Just go ahead, go to school, get your degree."
Ooh.
This is the best man ever. But the moment he said, "Hey, man, I need you to help with this," even if he got a plan, like, look, you gonna pay for this, and I'm gonna put my money over here into this thing, and we go, a real man will go get 2 jobs. Man, I'll knock your mouth.
Yeah, you gonna yo. Number 8, affirm him. Okay, a man can get tired. A man can go through burnout. A man can question himself. A man can worry. A man can get discouraged, which is why it is important for you to remind him of his greatness, celebrate his achievements, and tell him how proud you are of him. This motivates him.
Yeah. We see it all the time in movies. They be dying like, "Come on, baby, I believe in you. I know you can defeat him."
Tell him what you do, what he do, and not what he don't do all the time.
Because do brings relief. And when you don't do, you be constipated.
Yo, stay faithful to him. Stay your whole ass in the house. You stay faithful. Stay faithful, goddamn it. Yeah, I mean that's come on. Yo, be easy to talk to.
Woo!
That should have been up there in the top 3.
Absolutely.
Be easy to talk to. Like they're just like don't sound like a brick wall. I mean, like make me feel like I'm talking to a brick wall, or I always gotta repeat myself. That shit is crazy.
Or I gotta pump myself up to talk to you. Like I'm gonna say this, but I gotta do that in the next room before I come talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
Yo, when women be like, "Yo, we gotta talk," you gotta be like, "Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you something too."
Right. So So everybody on edge.
I hate it. I still hate it when they're on their phone when you're trying to talk to them, because once they start doing that, I just start saying nonsense. Oh, you know, and then I got this hot dog from this homeless person, and it tasted good, but then I ate a rat, and then it had some hair in it, you know, and they're like, what? Oh, now you're paying attention.
Now
you know.
Yeah. Look at Doug frozen, looking dumb.
Doug frozen. Smile. Okay, the smile of a woman, a man loves to keep him going. Yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah, in your relationship, fellas, leave these women alone that you don't know. You should smile. Leave that woman alone. Let her pump her gas, bruh.
Yeah, let her pump her gas by her damn self. Yeah, shout out to Dee Fat checking in on IG.
The last 10, 15 years, these women been saying, stop telling me to smile. Dude, smile. I like teeth.
Yeah, man, let them grind their teeth. That's why they got high dental bills now.
They don't, because they don't invest in their mouths. That's why they angry. That's why they got headaches. The root canal just all the way up.
Yo, I know, like, you ever, like, guys on the street, you know, y'all walking towards each other. Everybody was, you know what I'm saying? And one of them, all it takes is one person to break the frown and smile, then the other person starts smiling and shit. Like, why would we frowning?
I was like, what's up? Hey, y'all good? What's up, fellas? Oh, I'm good, too. Because nobody want to be the punk. But nobody was the punk from the beginning. So what are we doing? I just want a soda, brother.
I was watching Drink Champs this weekend, right? And MC Shan, you know, the father of Queen, you know, of hip hop coming out of Queens. You know,
Shan.
Queensbridge, the bridge. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you don't know. No anyway, MC Shan, right? This is a big deal, right? He was being honored by Noriega and other people who were from Queens, who, you know, had a more intimate relationship with him. And he's an older guy. He said he was what, 57? 57 now.
That sounds about right.
He just had a very hard time accepting praise, accepting the love that was being given to him, like to the point where he was getting up and walking around and stuff. And
on the show,
yeah, man. And at one point he started crying. He started crying, and he was like, "Yo, what y'all trying to say I'm a bitch? Y'all trying to say I'm a bitch ass nigga? Who want to see me outside and shit?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody laughing because they know what that means.
Yeah.
It was just like, wow, like he really had an inability to accept love
and like navigate those feelings. Yeah,
you know what I mean. You think that's something common in men, even in relationships with women?
Absolutely.
I think that's people who got. I'm gonna speak on that's people who didn't have a dad in their life to tell them they're doing a good job, so they can't take compliments.
Yeah,
they think it's never good enough. You know.
Yeah.
And then you know what's even worse is when you do something like you make a huge accomplishment, and then somebody who's a fucking dummy tries to compliment, and you're just like, man, these are my fans, you know.
Right? Like, anything will impress you, so it doesn't matter what you say.
Yeah. So,
but that's a good point, Phil. Because as a kid, like your dad is your hero. So to have your dad not just affirm you, but to see your dad be vulnerable and he still be your hero gives you the space to do that when as you grow and progress.
Yo, shout out to Nito B checking in on IG.
Nito.
Yo, kiss him and stuff, you know. Kiss him, you know. Yeah, do that. Yo, rub all over his body. You know what I mean? All that kind of shit. I mean, make new memories with him. You know, when he is spending time with you face to face or online, make new memories together. Joke with him, tease him, play with him, have stimulated conversations with him, do something new. This will recharge him and make him miss you. Hey, yo, there's something to when they said make him miss you. Like, don't ask me, do I miss you? Right? Let me tell you I miss you. Let me actually miss you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now I feel like I have to. What if I say no? Like, no, I don't
Yeah.
miss you. Like,
That's-
I have to say yes.
Right. And that's a good point, especially the making memories. And it's easier to miss somebody when y'all got a ton of like inside jokes and something happened and you ready to use the joke, but it's just y'all two in on the joke and they're not there. Like, man, I wish. Why is she not? Man, I'm about to go. Y'all niggas.
That's why all that phone boning. Like, I don't like all that phone boning. Like, being on the phone,
Regular
like, because
boning.
you talk about everything on the phone. So then when you see each other, you ain't got shit to talk about.
We talk about what we talked about on the phone. Remember we was on the phone that time?
Nah, you know, talking really means listening. It's your time to listen. Word up, Doug. Bennett in the background working it out right now. But social media speaks.
We got number 15, which is get your man a good internet connection. You know.
See, coming for Doug.
I thought you were gonna say shut up. That's what you mean. Shut.
Yeah, Doug. Yo. Y'all cheating on pretty girls for girls who scratch their coochie through their pocket.
I have no problem with that. At least they're honest.
You're not honest if you're scratching through your pocket.
They're honest. Every woman has good box. Notice that. Every woman has good box. They're saying, you know what? Today is just not the day. Today is just not the day.
It's the fabric softener.
I do not like that.
Is there such thing as chicks who don't scratch their fucking coochie through their pocket, where they have that laser hair removal or something? Like, I don't think that exists. That right?
Thank you.
You gotta scratch. You gotta be
A
equal.
lot of girls don't be having
pocket.
Hey, I'll
Yeah,
scratch
that's
it for
what it
you
is.
if you let me.
The
The only requirement is I've actually got to go through the zipper.
Yeah, you're going to jail, buddy.
Yo, ladies, stop trying to hide your stomach. If a man really likes you, he's gonna lift it up and get up under it like a mechanic.
This is true. Can't argue with that. This is true.
Hey, as long as it's washed, man, because
Yeah,
there might
right.
be some like
Key
old
phrase.
peas growing up there, you know.
Key phrase: if he likes you, okay. We're not accepting all these guts, all right.
Like, you know, if you rub somebody's skin vigorously and like
They're
dirt
saying-
balls, or dirt rolls, like
Hey,
that
all
could be under
all
the
I
stomach.
could think of, with the mechanic part was when you go 69 with a girl rolling up under her and going like this.
I gotta get the pad for this one. I don't know what it is.
Suffocation.
Somebody keep this hood up on their car.
Yo, so the young lady said, do you notice people acting differently towards you after you politely curb them? Let's go.
They should.
Doug,
They
you ain't got
should.
nothing to say about this.
They should act different.
She wants to know why guys don't treat her the same after she declines their romantic advances.
Because I wasn't
The
trying to be
same
your
reason
friend.
why we don't put our manager as a reference after he fires us, because we ain't got shit nice to say about you.
I don't put that one. I'd be at least be cool.
What kind of dumb like, do women really hear themselves when they say this shit? Do they really hear themselves?
Yo, it was a whole conversation online. Women were saying, like, calling men's ego into question. Like, see, that confirmed what I thought about him anyway. He don't want to be my friend just because I don't want to be his sexual partner.
But if I never wanted to be your friend, why would I treat you the same?
I weep for the future, bro. If you listen, I got a son, and I don't see this shit getting no better for him in 20 years. This shit is terrible. This shit is terrible.
Maybe
I feel like the only way you're going to be able to rule the world is to have a basketball team full of girls as children. That's it. You just got to have girls. Because if you got a son, I feel for that joke in the next 10 to 15 years.
To me, you need to have boys because trans is going to be cool in the next 15, 20 years. Okay? Your girls' team is going to be full of transgender women. All right? So get you some boys. You good to go. You got one. To get you a few more. You on the way, buddy.
Yo, you gotta find you again, not dad you, not boyfriend you, or husband you, just plain you, bro.
That's real.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Let nobody know. You gotta be by yourself. You gotta find out what you like. Video games, sports, alcohol. I know what I like. I don't need
those things get attacked. Look, the things that you find most enjoyable get attacked, man. It's like you're taking time away, or damn, you seem to have more fun doing that, or you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Then come with me and have some fun. You know,
right. Also, what if I didn't date you for you to be fun? What if I need you to be something else to me? You want to be my fun. I didn't want you to be my fun. Stay in your lane.
You like them boring joints.
Sometimes, yeah.
Ladies, if you want a family man, stop busting into twerks randomly for the gram or TikTok. Stop being savages and talking BS and be ladies.
Church. Somebody passed the collection plate around because that brother preached.
That post don't matter because they're not gonna listen. It don't matter.
That post guarantees that it won't happen.
Yeah. Whatever. You got a Jedi mind trick, dude.
You know what that reminds me of? I've been listening to this podcast and they were talking about, I don't know if have you guys ever heard of Quan Mills?
That sounds vaguely familiar.
All right. So it's this mystery author who's writing soap opera, ghetto soap operas. And people are going fucking after him because they don't know if he's white or black. And then when you said pastor, like his book titles just say the whole book. Like one of the books is "Pastors Eat Pussy Too."
Yeah. It's completely outrageous.
Yes.
Yeah. And then another book is "This Hoe's Got Too Many Roaches in Her Crib." You know, and then another title's Get a girl with a fat neck so you can pull her out of the bar like a pit bull.
That sounds.
Hey, he had me with "Pastors Eat Pussy Too." Yeah. He had me with that one.
That last one sounds like a country song.
Yeah, that last one sounds kind of egregious.
Sounds very Tennessee-ish to me.
Women with big titties hug you and ask you how you feeling. Man, I'm feeling.
Hey, so one time I was at a comedy show. Said show was over. I knew one of the comedians on the show. Shout out to Stiletto.
Oh, I know you're gonna talk
about.
Oh,
shout out.
Stiletto gave me a hug.
Oh man. You remember Stiletto way back from early days of
love
Smoke Break.
Stiletto.
You know what
Stiletto, Smoke Break legend.
Stiletto.
Yo, teach your son not to move into a woman's house. Get his own everything. I stand on that one right there.
We're missing the second part of that. Get your own everything and then teach your son not to let her move in with him.
So what?
Yeah, thank you.
No, so would you suggest that they buy a house together when they get married?
Yeah.
What I suggest, this is, and I'm gonna be real with you. I've never been married before, but I've talked to a lot of dudes who have been, and that shit never turns out right for them in case it ends. What I believe in marriage, I don't believe marriage is about love or anything. I believe it's a business arrangement. And at the end of the day, you need to take everything your ass came with. Period.
If we're gonna keep saying marriage is not about love and it's a business contract, we need to get better at business. We need to get better at business or get better at love. We can't just keep changing or saying, well, this thing.
I'm not
this,
changing
this,
nothing.
Especially if we say in business, we can't get mad at women being transactional about the pussy.
That's true too.
Oh, I'm not. No. Y'all know me well enough to know. I've never been mad about a woman, her intentions. What acts me about women and their intentions is that they lie about what their intentions really are. If you about being transactional with your shit, just be that way. The fact is that the reason why the average woman is not open and honest about it is because she knows how it will make her look. And now it dictates to the man how he needs to move with her. That's the issue. And that's the reason why a lot of women aren't honest about it. They don't want to sit up here and say, I just want a man for money. They sit here and talk about, I want a man to love me, this, and this. But whenever we get in divorce court, it ain't, Your Honor, let me get my... It's always, let me get shit that I didn't work for.
That's the
So my thing
fault.
is, if you want to be real about it, just be real about it. Hey, listen, I is bitter. Okay, cool. My bid stops here. So either A, you're going to lower your price, or you need to find a nigga that's going to pay your price.
This internet is going crazy. That's the man's fault. That's not the woman. That's not the wife's fault. That's the man's fault. I'm about to tell you, look, follow me. Y'all need to stop letting these women not work. Hey, you here? Come on, let's build you a business, baby. Come on, get what you got on your heart. So when y'all get divorced, Your Honor, she got her own thing. As a matter of fact, I need alimony. She making more money than me. But you crying because you done took care of her. She won half. Yeah, she won half. But if you build her up, you could take her half. Y'all not thinking business, baby. Business. Take her half.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought Doug was saying is like the word marriage is just legal shit. You know, like if you like me, I was really lucky. I went through like 30 girlfriends before I found somebody I can be with that's my best friend and that'll suck a dick. You know what I mean? So like if you can
beat that.
And so you know, it's just like so it's just like, you know, when you go to that the legal proceedings, you can be like, you know what, I'm gonna get married because I love you, but maybe I won't get married because I trust you enough that this is equal enough. You know what I'm saying? You want equality. Not getting married is not getting that legal document is equality. You know, that's the trust there. You know.
Yes. Because let's be for real. If a marriage dissolves, who's always on the short stick or majority of the time?
Men gotta get.
Didn't Dr. Dre just have $200 million to a woman who had absolutely nothing to do with the chronic?
If you on top of your paperwork,
she don't even smoke.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If he'd have built her,
she ain't come up with no beats.
You know what's the saddest shit I ever heard? There's a comedian from the 90s. You guys remember Andy Dick?
Yes.
You ever hear what happened to him?
No, what happened?
No, what?
So Tom Green was getting huge. So they gave Andy Dick his MTV show thinking he's going to explode too. So right when he got his show, they gave him like a prepayment, whatever, like whatever,
Yeah.
$1
They would
million.
and they were giving out tons of money back then. Yeah.
And then he got married to some random Russian mail order bride. And then a year later they canceled him. So when he went through the court proceedings, they were saying that she's owed what he was making at his peak. So now you think Will Smith is bad? Fucking this guy lives, no joke, he lives in a customized shed while his wife lives in his mansion. So that when the kids can go on visitation, they're just like, oh yeah, go see dad in the backyard.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
It's
gotta
so
swallow your
bad, it's
pride.
funny.
You gotta swallow your pride and go to jail. I'm not doing this with you, shorty. We all gonna be in bad situations, okay? You gonna be homeless. I'm gonna be on cell block because I'm not doing this with you.
Isn't there an actor right now that's going through that? He doesn't work on that
Will?
that TV show anymore. Nah, he left a TV show, but it's his baby mom's trying to say that he shouldn't have left it. We should still get the earnings that he was getting from when he was on that TV show.
But how though? how? Like tell me how that's supposed to work. I don't like. It's not
How,
my job.
Sway?
It's
How,
not my job no
Sway?
more. If I quit working at Verizon, I do not get the Verizon paycheck or the Verizon benefits. It's over.
You don't
Normalize
even get the
giving
Verizon plan for your phone no more.
Normalize giving men a second chance in the bedroom. Should be happening sometimes.
Ladies, listen. So, when an erection happens, it's because there's a muscle at the base of the penis that actually relaxes to allow blood flow into the penis. But if he's very excited or very nervous or very anxious about being with you for the first time, this muscle may not relax because he's so tense and he's so anxious and he's so excited. And you feel like he can't get it up. It's not that. His body is just not keeping up with what he's trying to do. So let my man spin the block. Because in his mind, he been digging you out for weeks. It's just that now he can do it in the physical and it's not cycling properly. Give him tonight. All right, broski. I see what's going on. Give him tonight. Let my man spin the block and do what he does.
You do realize that if a person grade and they repeat it, their GPA is always higher the second time around. That's all I got to say.
Hey man, because they ain't hear you the first time. Let him. You got to let it cycle. Then we back on top, baby.
Mm-hmm. If you can convince a woman to be baby mom's number 3, you should be selling houses.
I can see that. Yeah.
You should be selling houses.
Mm-hmm. You can absolutely convince somebody into some type of long-term commitment that they probably shouldn't be in. You sharp, brother. Go make you some coin.
Right.
Oh yeah, you are.
We are bestowed with gifts.
Man.
It's just how we use them, utilize them. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so our main topic, mama's boys, right? So I saw some women online talking about they mad about men who call boys mama's boy, right? And, yeah, right. So let's first I want to get the definition of mama's boy, right? So what I found online was a boy or man who is considered to be overly close to his mother and often timid or overprotected. A boy excessively attached to his mother, a boy lacking the usual masculine interest. So do y'all agree with that definition?
I can go with that.
Dear mama.
I can ride with that.
Okay. So this young lady said, this whole mama's boy shit really bothers me. Like, what in the fuck does that shit even mean? I really hate hearing it. What is wrong with a mother loving on her son and him returning that same love back to his mom? How in the fuck does that make him soft? I find that very often the grown ass men that are saying it need therapy to deal with their lack of a mommy issues. And they are jealous to see how fortunate a kid is to have his mom around. Stop telling these boys that mess.
Spoken like a true middle-aged woman who still washes her child's clothes and still brushes his hair before he goes to sleep at night.
Not even that, Doug. The hypocrisy in the statement is, Miss, would you date a mama's boy?
Right.
You probably saying it now. I don't know you, but you may be saying this because you have a boy, and you love your boy and he close to you, so you want to make this post to protect him. But at the same time, if you were dating a man who acted like this, you would not be happy.
Right.
That's like that. It's like that bitch in Game of Thrones where her boy's like 12 years old and he's still sucking on her titty. You know, like,
that's
crazy. I've seen like, I think a child was probably like a large 5 or 6 years old, still
like
sucking
complete
on
a
it.
large 5.
Complete sentences.
a large
He's
5.
doing homework, you know. That he asked for. Like, hey man,
It's like, yo, that's ridiculous.
I must
you
say
know
a
what?
large 5. I ain't never heard of that.
I
ain't never heard of that.
I don't know if it's different with black and white. I know with any white, coming from me, any white guy that's a mama's boy is either gay, because gay guys are really close to their mom, because with fashion and all that, or they're a bitch. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's different for. I know there's
not that far off. Not that far off.
But what exactly, like what? So that's why I put up the definition of mama's boy, because women are interpreting that as saying that we don't love your mom. Where men are instructing boys not to love their mother.
No.
Well, like the mama's boy that I know. The I'm not even gonna mention who it is, because I'm gonna fucking break him as a mama's boy man.
Bill or John.
But this guy I know, he's calling me to mow his lawn because he doesn't know how to mow his lawn. Then he's asking the mom.
Bill can't see. Of course he can't mow the lawn.
Bullshit. That's not true, Phil. No way. Are you serious?
Yeah. And then he's asking the mom to see, like, should I call, what lawn service should I call? Because he doesn't know how to fucking use a lawnmower.
It's pretty simple.
Man, I was raised by a single mother. I know how to. I was raised by a single mother. I know how to use a damn lawn. The deacons in my church came to show me.
Thing. If you look at it, like, you can figure it out. Like, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember how I used the
God damn, man,
the self-powered joint.
Yeah. He needs help.
Woo!
Yo, so she said, you know, this was
he
a whole
need help.
discussion. This was a whole discussion online. She said, girl, especially when the boy only has a mind, what the fuck is he supposed to do? Yo, there's some validity to that. Like, yo, so like when I'm at little league football practice, sometimes I overhear single moms asking other single moms, like, what do you do with your son to get him around men or guys? Like, you know, it maybe he's the only child, or it's him and a bunch of sisters. You know, so he, you know, this is a woman's influence around them all the time. Other than football, I don't know what to do. You know, I think that's a valid issue.
It is.
Whether they had any role in creating that issue, that's not what we're talking about.
Because it's too late now.
Oh, I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you
'Cause it's
said
too
that.
late
Because
now.
you know what I was about to say.
No, yeah.
You should have married
But
his damn
boy,
daddy.
the boy
You should
here
have married
now.
his damn
Yeah.
daddy.
Thank you, Boom. The boy here now. We figured that out. Later, we got to figure out how we gonna make sure this boy is okay.
So how do they do
Should have
that?
married his damn daddy.
That's not
By
always a good
saying
idea.
I do.
That's not always a good idea.
So what do they do?
What?
Take him to the fire department. Hey, boy, climb up there.
What's not a good idea? No, we're not gonna speed past that. What's not a good idea?
Marrying the father is not always a good idea. Also,
But having his baby is?
No, I did not say that at all. And I was about to say that was also a bad idea, but you cut me off. But it's a slew of bad ideas, but making more bad ideas will make this bad idea. Yeah, a good idea. It's not, this situation is not 3 rights will make a left. Like sometimes you just screwed up and you need to figure out something else.
So how do they get their boys around other positive male influences? Maybe there's some families where it's like women dominated.
First,
I know. I was raised in a single ma home, and the boys around me let me know like how fucking behind I was, because I remember going to like I'd go to like a Chicago Park District day camp, and I remember I'm going for picture day, and this is the 90s. Everybody's got a Bulls jersey, Orlando Magic jersey, you know, and I'm coming in there with a fucking Barney shirt at 6 years old. so they let me know when it's time to grow up, you know.
God damn, boy, you white. You lucky white. Because I'm telling you right now, if you was black, Jesus Christ, the jokes that you would have been privy to.
No,
black people,
like all jokes aside, your nickname is still Barney to this day. If you came to school with it,
yes,
that is your name.
I'm telling you right now, Phil,
you had a bag. Oh my God!
Listen, your white privilege kicked in, my boy. Because if you were black, understand the vitriol of the jokes that would have come at your ass.
No,
you are so lucky.
They did come.
No, he said no. Phil said they came. He just wasn't. He's just still not referred to as Barney. But that day,
yes. Do you understand what it would be like to be? Do you understand what it would be like, Phil, to be at your wedding reception and these mugs like, yeah, the first time I met Barney was back in the 6th grade. Your wife is like, what? Who?
A nigga I went to high school with named Jermaine came to school with some leather gloves on, and his nickname is now OJ because the gloves was too small. 20 years they've been calling this man OJ.
They don't fit
because the gloves are too small for his hands.
You know that part of the reason why they used to call me Filthy Phil or Bottle Bus, because we went on a field trip, and we were stuck in Chicago traffic, bumper to bumper. I couldn't fucking hold in my piss. And I was grabbing everybody's Snapple bottles, just dumping them out, pissing it. And then I whip it out the window, and it smashes on this redneck's windshield, and he's fucking screaming. And that year, you know how you get those yearbooks, and it says like, you know, you sign and then you write some fucking sweet corny shit. You know, I hope you have a great life, whatever. Every motherfucker, they sign their name and they go, Phil, don't forget the bottle. Don't forget throwing piss out the window.
Please tell me you still got that yearbook. Please tell me you still got that yearbook.
You know what? I'll get it right now. I'll get it right now.
That is a legendary story.
He pushing P.
Let me see. Where the fuck?
That's funny.
Yo, so what is it that like what could we focus on the rebellion that women have when men are telling them that the boy is too soft or he's spending too much time up under his mother? You know, why are they so rebellious when men tell them these things?
I think it's because they don't understand the process of refining and processing a boy into a man. It's not fun, it's not easy, it is not delicate. And and sometimes you have to be not just aggressive, but like overly aggressive to lock certain things in and like fortify you in certain places, not just physically, but emotionally and physically. And that's hard to watch if you know what I'm saying, if you look at him and you every time you see him, you say, "This is my baby." This is not a baby. This person will be a man sooner than you think, sooner than you want him to be. I need him. We need him to be prepared to deal with things and deal with people in a certain manner, because if not, he will die. If not, he will fall behind. If not, he will be back in this home. And that is not why we created him. We have to make sure
Get him out of here.
that he is okay in all aspects. So when he leaves, he stays gone and he is a productive member of society. We all have been out in public and dealt with the man who's like, what is wrong with you? Like you missing something, like something somewhere is not right with you.
Don't
You
have no
miss
home
something
training.
somewhere. Yeah, because you should not be acting like that.
Doug?
Brian, be knowing that was so eloquently put.
Hey man,
I thought the way you broke that joint down was very astute, it was very keen, and it was very accurate. But it was not needed. Because this is all that needs to be said. This is all that needs to be said. And once again, it speaks to the hypocritical contradictions that women live in, especially in the Black community. Ladies,
that last phrase,
are you raising the man that you would want to date? That's all you got to say. Because one thing we got to stop doing in the Black community is we got to stop sitting up here picking and choosing. I want to be the leader in the household as a woman, but I lament that there ain't a man out there who can lead me. I want a man to come and raise these kids, especially these boys, but then I want to interject and tell him how he needs to raise them. I want a man, but I need to be able to tell you how to be a man. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. It is a hypocritical contradiction.
The internet's crazy.
Period.
Giovanni, which him?
What relevancy does that have?
I think
don't ask me about my personal business. Don't ask me about my personal business.
This popped up before we got on our soapboxes. So I'm.
No. But I mean seriously, but Boone, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Nah, you're not.
How can you sit up here and lament the affairs and the state that there isn't a man in the household to raise the kids or raise these boys? But when I'm telling you right now, I can't tell you how many times I've dated a woman with boys, and when I see them doing something that should not be done as a boy, I'll say something and the mother will get mad at me. Don't talk to my baby like that. Shorty, this boy is 12 years old. He's not a damn baby.
That's not a baby. What's that boy's name? Tamir Rice. He was 12 years old.
Yes.
And he got killed by the police. I think they said they thought he was 22. That's not as much as you want him to be a baby.
Trayvon Martin was 17 years old. Mike Brown, another teenager.
Like you got, you
Stop.
have to.
I'm gonna tell you right now. One of the most satisfying moments for me in all of reality TV history, and I'm gonna give him a shout out because he's done had a rough ass past couple of months, is when T.I. was sitting up there talking to his son King, and King was like, I want to be a hip-hop star and school this, and he was renting school, and King was crying, and Tiny and his grandma, I think, or either his grandma or his aunt, was sitting there, oh, come here, King, come here. And T.I. was like, say what?
No, I'm laughing because that is his aunt, but she looked like a grandma. But go ahead.
Yeah, and his aunt. Well, I ain't I ain't gonna talk about her because she passed on. She passed on. Yeah, she passed on. That's why I said I don't know. But they were sitting there coddling him, and T.I. was like, "Stop coddling that boy. Stop coddling him. Stop it." It was one of the most satisfying moments as a black man I had ever seen on television because T.I. said, stop it. He is going to be a man one day. Stop coddling him. And Tiny was like, but he's not a baby. Stop coddling him.
It's like,
and it was, I'm telling you, if I could have hugged Tip, I swear to God, I would have hugged him, bro. No, because you don't understand how satisfying. I know.
This nigga froze.
Gotta pop that titty out your mouth and let the boy grow up.
That's real. No, that's real.
Thank you.
What about
and that was so satisfying for me when T.I. said that shit, because I don't know how many black men out there are saying that, but they're getting overrun by mamas, grandmas, aunts, and everybody else. Stop coddling these boys. Let us have them. If you got a good man in your life, let us have these boys. Let us have them. Because you see where society is going because of these weak little boys out here now.
When Jaden was shooting the Karate Kid, Will was like, you have to come with me and the martial arts teacher. Your mother cannot see you train for this because this is going to suck. And like you said, Doug, she's going to try to coddle you. And there's no way that you won't be able to get this overhead split kick and the time frame that you need to get it with her watching. You know, this is going to be a hard breakdown to get you to get this thing. And they got it, but he got it. That boy, kicked that bell, man.
And he was satisfied, because this is the thing that a lot of women don't truly understand about us as men. We thrive in pressure situations. And once we come out on the other side, there is a notch in our belt, mentally, psychologically, that we have. And we cannot have that if you are shielding us from the necessary hurts and pains that we have to experience. Brian, be knowing, we're comedians. Do we not relish in the times we get booed? Do we not relish in the times where jokes don't go over?
No, I hate that. I want every single thing. That's different for me. I want every. And I am dead serious. I never want to have a bad set.
The average comedian.
I want to be the best. Day one. I want to be the best. I don't want to learn anything.
If you listen at the greats, the greats all talk about their hardest times and why they're so satisfied when they finally make, because I that stuff.
Yeah, because they had to had to go through X, Y, and Z to figure out what was their thing. What I'm saying is, I don't want to go through X, Y, and Z. I want to have A, and then that's it. Forget the rest of these alphabets. I want A, and I want to move on with my life.
No, hold on. So here is a post that someone put up in response to this conversation, and speaking from the perspective of a woman with a son husband, right? I needed a man who'd love me forever, so God sent me a son.
You know, they say you shouldn't be. Don't be careful in what you pray for. Be specific. Specificity is very important. I mean, girl, like what?
It goes back. Do y'all remember what Denzel said on the Stephen Colbert show when he was speaking about the passing of his mother?
Vaguely.
Stephen Colbert?
He said a mother is a son's first true love, and a son is a mother's last true love. And y'all know I love Denzel. I don't think this dude ever gives a wrong answer until then. That was not correct. That is not correct to say.
What's the correct?
It's not.
Tell us the correct.
Yeah.
As a mother, your job as a mother, your job is to show a son what type of woman he should want. It's no different than a father teaching a daughter what type of man she should submit to. It's no different. But he should not, you as his mother should not be his first love. No, I'm sorry. And there are adages that we say, especially in the Black community, that is not right. It's not right. Because what happens is if your son is your mom, if your mom is your son's first love, then, because think about this, no woman is ever going to love your son the way you love him.
I mean,
come on, man.
I had a pretty,
Don't do that,
cunty mother.
I mean, what Shorty gonna do to me in the bedroom is not what my mom was gonna do.
Come on, man. I'm being serious right now.
I am. They both will cook for me, but there is an area that mom will not go into.
Unless you're from the South.
Point.
No, first love. First love, like first car, like this is not forever. Like this is the introduction.
Do you mean the first love, like Oedipus complex?
Yeah, I know what Oedipus is.
Explain to me how else Denzel could have meant it.
I mean,
because of course we love our mothers. Wait. Let's be for real here. Of course we love our mothers. That goes with beyond saying. That goes
but they say a lot of people, a lot of men, their mother is imprinted on how they choose women.
Yeah.
Right. What they find attractive.
She does have something to do with it. Don't get it twisted. But what woman out here is going to love you the way your mother loves you?
I got a different experience.
None.
I got a different experience.
So you're telling me your wife, Phil, loves you the way your mother loves you?
No, my mom hated me. So it was I was looking for somebody the complete opposite. You know, I mean,
you're the exception. You're the exception.
No, women be hating men, bro. They try to lie and say it's just adult men. Nah, it be their kids too.
I mean, you know,
women trash, bro. Women are trash.
Women, boys in the hood.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like,
that's good, boom. She did not like Doughboy.
No. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's not take it out of context.
Phil, my bad.
Wait, Phil, let me address that Boys in the Hood reference and then I'll submit to you. Yeah. It was not that she disliked Doughboy. She disliked Doughboy's father.
Yeah.
And that's what if we're going to keep it a stack, let's keep it a full stack because Dookie said it. Dookie said they got different fathers. She loved Ricky's father. She did not love Doughboy's father. And as a result of that, she used Doughboy as the conduit to get her disdain and her anger out towards his father on him. It had nothing to do with Doughboy. It had to do with her father.
Trash, like I said. Women be trash.
Go ahead,
He
Phil.
felt that shit.
Yeah, he did.
He felt all that shit that had nothing to do with him. He felt.
Oh, you talking about?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
thought you meant Doug.
So it didn't have nothing to do with Doughboy. It had to do with Doughboy's daddy.
Go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way because I don't know how many times my mom sends me pictures of her dad, and he was a fucking asshole. Like some serious PTSD, and she's like, you look just like him. So it's the same. And but I feel like through meditation and Zen, what I learned is you can't control anybody, and that's why your kids are going to lead by your example. If they see you laughing, if they see you having a good time, they're going to want to be like you.
Yeah.
But if you're if you're pushing on them to like be, I'm not, I don't fucking know what the story is, but if somebody's got like Will Smith, he's this manly icon, he's playing these manly roles in movies. Look at what happened to Jaden. He's like, I can't fucking live up to that. I'm gonna go the other direction,
Phil, that's a great philosophical point because I've been thinking about that too. Jaden has been the pioneer of people in his generation of the gender fluidity. Like, I'm not male, I'm not female, I'm not this. I'm me, and I don't want you. I don't want you to put me in a box. And I think a lot of times it stems from a lack of confidence. I don't want to be in this box because I don't feel like I can live up to this. But I can be me, and whatever me is depends on how I feel.
You know what? That's interesting because I had a comedian on my old podcast. He was a good friend of mine, really funny comedian. He was hilarious. And then a few months went by, I didn't talk to him, and suddenly he's a pansexual. He wants to be, he wants me to call him they, and it gave me an anxiety attack because I say dude, man, bro every 5 sentences, and I was like, I don't know what to say now. Yeah.
But I feel like at this point in society,
instead of saying
dude,
bro,
man, and bro.
Well, no. He got mad at me that I said dude, man, or bro because he didn't want me to say that shit.
That's not. But like I said, that's a personal thing because clearly, dude, man, and bro is unisex at this point.
Yeah, but
unisex, non-binary, dude, man, bro.
But the point I was going to get at is the problem is I think with men these days is I had him on the podcast and I talked about this. I'm like, why can't you just be a feminine man? Why can't you just be an artsy man? Why you got because that's why they're doing this fluidity thing is like they're confused. Like if the choices are this or this and I don't fit in either, well then, and then that's the thing is the reason why I mentioned Jaden is because I don't even know if he's gender fluid. I think he's doing stuff like that because he just doesn't fit in. He doesn't know where to go. And that's what kids will do when they don't know how to fit in it. I mean, I don't know.
Especially I know when they're having things suggested to them.
My mom was super fucking Catholic, and she'd whip the shit out of me. She'd fucking call me names, and then I'm going to school with these fucking Italian assholes who got gold crosses on their necks, and they're bullying the shit out of me. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't think I need God in my life. And I went the opposite way. I was like getting into Satanism and shit because I was just like,
that'll do it.
I don't fit in whatever these people are doing. It was my way of freedom or something, like
that will do it.
Rebellion.
I honestly, this is just me. This is my personal opinion. I believe that we are in a place where we are in as a whole because men and things that are masculine are no longer welcomed.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. I believe that wholeheartedly, man. Things that are masculine are not welcome because this right here. Why is there such a thing as toxic masculinity and not toxic femininity? Somebody explain that to me.
I feel like sometimes our issue as a man, our issue is we are arguing with them. And sometimes it needs to be known. It's not an argument. This is what it is. This is what it is not. You're not
That's what
keep
I'm
talking
saying,
to me
though.
like that.
But that's
You're
toxic
not gonna-
masculinity by these today's standards. That's what I'm Brian. I don't disagree with you, brother.
No.
Please don't think my rebuttal is a disagreement.
Yeah.
I agree wholeheartedly. It is what it is, and it ain't what ain't. But we're in such an ambiguous state as a society that when you live your life by yes, no, right, wrong, down, left, right, you're seen as toxically masculine. And the funny thing about it is nobody talks about toxic masculinity when we are protecting our homes, when we are going out in the world and amassing wealth and amassing territory and things of that nature. It's never toxic masculinity. It's never toxic masculinity when we're over in other countries invading them or minding their business. It's only toxic masculinity in these quote unquote four walls of Western society and philosophy when it's coming up against the ambiguous nature in which everybody wants to live their life. And we're just like, look, man, there is a right and there is a wrong. There is an up, there is a down, which means that if there is a toxic masculinity, which I'm not saying there isn't, there has to be a toxic femininity, but yet there isn't. Has anybody ever heard of the term toxic femininity?
It's not as prevalent, but yeah.
Right. Yo, because we feminists.
We as individuals know that there is a toxic femininity, but you don't hear it all. You don't hear that joint blasted. Like perfect example. You want to know what toxic femininity is? Toxic femininity is knowing that this baby doesn't belong to this man, but lying to him, lying to the child, and lying to everybody involved, saying that this is this man's baby. That's toxic femininity. Toxic femininity is sitting out here saying that a man sexually assaulted you or took advantage of you solely because he hid it and quit.
You know,
That's toxic femininity.
Trey Songz just there's no charges. He just beat that case or whatever. There's gonna be no charges brought against him.
Chris Brown, same thing. But we don't sit up here and say that's toxic femininity, do we? No, we don't. But if a man sits up here and tells his woman, hey, you out of pocket, sweetie, you need to be quiet. Now it's toxic masculinity. When I sit up here and tell my woman, hey, sweetie, you're not going out dressed like that. You're not. That's toxic masculinity.
Okay. Let me give you tell me that, Doug. You don't tell her that you're not going to. You can go out. I don't like when you go out just like that. I'm not going to tell you what to do because you're an adult. You can do what you want. You cannot do that in this relationship. You can do what you want, but you cannot do that here. So it's wear the dress and we're done, or we are together and you don't wear the dress. You have options. Let me know which one you pick so I can move accordingly.
She gonna say it's your ego.
That's fine. Are you wearing the dress?
And
yes
you're
or no?
toxically masculine.
That's okay. Are you wearing the dress? Yes or no? This is not a debate. So I need you to understand.
You little man, you short man.
Okay, cool. Are you wearing the dress? Yes or no, my G? Like it's not a back and forth. You can do what you want. I'm not saying that you can't. You just can't do that here. Just like I can do what I want until it comes against something that you feel is wrong. Cool. You want equality, This is equality. That is a boundary for me, sis. Boundaries, one of the new hot topic words. That dress is a boundary for me that you have violated. You can't wear that dress and be with me. If you want to wear the dress, cool, go ahead. Get them in 8 different colors. But you can't be with me and wear the dress. So make a decision what you want to do.
He's single, y'all.
Better question is if you tell her, yo, you know what, I don't like it when you wear that dress, and she doesn't listen to you, why are you even with her?
Great point. Great point, Phil. Because why do I want to be with somebody that don't care about me and my feelings?
Like to me, when I hear toxic masculinity, like before I like go after something, I try and like find a level of understanding. And to me, I'll give you an example. Like I'm at work and I'm the only fucking guy that doesn't drive this overcompensating small dick pickup truck. You know, I drive a Prius, and they're like, oh man, I bet a bag of dicks pops off instead of an airbag, you know? And they say some shit like that.
They don't fight me.
And you know, and see like here's where I see toxic masculinity is like toxic masculinity would be 20 years ago, somebody would be like, you want to fucking start shit? You want to go in the parking lot? But the new me is like, I'd rather be wise than toxic masculine. So I just fuck with them. I'm just like, yeah, you know, and a dick pops out under the seat and I get drilled, man. It feels great. And it fucking freaks them out and they leave me alone, you know.
But Phil, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question though, Phil.
Go viral.
Is it the fact that you were toxically masculine when you would ask them to step outside, or is it the fact that you just matured?
I don't. Yeah,
it might be both. Honestly,
yeah, it might be both. I just know that a lot of old like when I think of toxic, when I hear that term toxic masculinity, I just think of old fucking dudes that pick a that are screaming about politics every day. You know what I mean? Just like that's just what I think of.
But you notice how toxic masculinity always has something to do. It's subjective almost. It's subjective. It's never anything really definitive. When I talk about toxic femininity, we're talking about definitive things that are universally bad across the board. The 2 examples that I brought up of toxic femininity is shit that we either have experienced or we know somebody that's experienced it. A woman lying about this man being the father of her child. That ain't toxic. Can't no man do that shit.
That's because ours is based on logic. Theirs is based on feelings.
Huh?
Thank you. Toxically feminine. How many men have gone? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. How many men have gone to jail or had their freedom threatened because a woman lied on them about something that they did that they didn't do? That ain't toxically feminine? What man could get away with lying and saying that a woman took advantage of him when she didn't?
No. I was trying to figure out if it was toxic femininity or if she's just a liar.
Come on, man.
So that's all. I was no. I'm not saying that you were right or wrong. I'm not saying that you were right or wrong. I was trying to organize it in my head. Okay. I don't want. Please don't start yelling at me.
No, go ahead, man. I'm just saying. I can't with this dude, man. I quit. This is officially, this is officially my last show. I'm done with BRYANBEKNOWIN. I quit.
Hey, go ahead, man. Don't do that.
I quit.
Bro.
Look, yo, Doug's.
I can't win with this dude.
Doug's perspective. Doug's perspective.
Shut up.
So every week we end the show with Doug's perspective, and this week he made me switch it up. So I got a new one for him. Both of these women are in charge of their households. Look at the family results.
You should have stuck with the first one.
What do you have to say?
All right, I got your ass. You think it's funny? I got you. I got you. And I'm going to leave it like this. He who findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. End of discussion. Food for thought. Scrape the plate. Bam! Got you. Got you. Got you.
Wow. Wow.
Got you. You thought you was going to get me, didn't you?
I didn't know we was playing dodgeball.
He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. Bam!
But it said, hold on, look. It says, he who findeth a wife, not he who maketh a woman a wife.
Right.
There's a difference.
Right.
Women
You're the
be
one.
wives
I just
before they
all
are
I did
married.
was use the word. That's
You're
all
right.
I did. You see what happened?
No. I no, because I know a lot of women was amen in what you said, so I had to clarify for them. Nah, sis, just because you
No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's
don't
the
mean
reason
you're a
why I
wife.
said it, Boone. That's the reason why I said it, be knowing. Everybody who gets married ain't a wife. You take it how you want it.
Oh yeah,
All
no. I
said
wanted to give them clarity because I want smoke. I want smoke. It's my birthday. Well, it's 12:04. It's my birthday. I don't want no smoke.
Yo, wow, Phil, man, tell us your social media where people can find you.
So I got YouTube channel Wild Philosophy. I'm sharing crazy fucking stories on there.
How do you spell that? Please spell that for me, because I could not find it.
It's just it's Wild and then Phil's and then just Osophy.
Phil's.
Phil's
Oh.
Osophy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it one word?
Yeah. Well, you know, Wild and then Phil's Osophy. You know what? I'll put a link in the chat so I can
Is this right?
let me see.
Sophie. There we go. This alcohol is not conducive.
Phil Sophie. Osophy.
They keep showing me animals.
Here, let me see. I'm gonna pull it up right now and put in the.
It's some other
Oh,
white guy.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Colin Sturkett.
I gotta change that shit up again.
Oh. Doug, what's your social media? Where can they find you?
Yo, forgive me to all our viewers over the connection today. I will definitely get that rectified this week. But you can check me out at the Doug Bennett _01 on all my social media platforms. What the hell is going on?
Why is that question TV?
And why do you keep putting this up? Why did you put shit up when I'm speaking?
This is what our viewers want to know.
Yo. Shout out to the
You're
Lobo.
You're toxically masculine.
It's toxically masculine to
No, you're
say
toxic.
to say that I don't do that. To say that's a boundary. You should be open in all aspects of your life to allow people to do what they want to be to you.
Don't be shocked. What kind of
That's
Yo,
That's how
I'm
they
gay.
get
The
you.
water still flowed. Hey, but you can also check me out on Conversations with Comedians every Monday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on ripradio.com.
All right. Y'all got a guest on tomorrow?
No. It's just gonna be me. It's just gonna be me and my man Ernst tomorrow.
Okay.
But we got some bomb guests in the pipe. So trust me, I will let y'all know.
Just put Wild Phil's YouTube.
Yeah, so
on
it's
the
just
chat.
it's just youtube.com/Chicago DIY because that's what my page used to be. I also got every fucking concert that I went to, I got on there. Like I got at least 2 songs on there. If I saw Wu-Tang Clan at Riot Fest or if I saw fucking Slayer, so like I got them all on there. But man, yeah, this by the way, this my buddy over here trying to get us to talk about eating ass, man.
You kind of late in the game, brother. You should have came up early. Slayer.
Shout out to Giovanni and the Lobo Den podcast.
Get the bite.
Ain't no shout out.
Yo, happy birthday to Brian Be Knowing.
Yeah.
These last few years have been crazy. A real nigga that made it through. You know, people been dying. But I'm here, healthy-ish. You know, I could lose a little weight, but you know, I ain't caught that Coco VID, so everything else is okay with me. Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Follow me on the Cash App. You know, my birthday is today. Cash App has not been ringing a lot. I don't know what y'all been going through. I know gas is high, but what about me?
Now that's some toxic femininity right there.
I'll take it if you gonna do the
Yeah, yes, it is.
Don't bother me.
Sonic Boom. Follow me at Sonic Boom TV. Follow us at NEMPATHY Show, NEMPATHYShow.com. Yo, thank y'all for checking in with us, man. Happy birthday, Brian Be Known once again. Yo, we out of here. Peace.
Peace.